But there's so many things I want to do stream-wise, and I feel like I owe the people a lot of hours, a lot of content for their continued support and whatnot. And for starters, I want to get back into some retro stuff. I have mentioned that September might be heavy on the side-scroller, but I can't just play Mario Maker forever, even if that is going to be a main thing on the channel. Or maybe the foreseeable future. I don't know. Populous is very retro. I'm sure that'll get its chance. At some point. But I want to play something that I'm already personally familiar with, so that, well, it's just more comfortable for me that way. I don't want to have to learn a whole new game right now. Instead, I want to show you guys, gals, and non-binary pals, my favorite NES game that I don't think a lot of people know about, the Battle of Olympus. Let me know if this is entirely too loud. Because to my ears, it's kind of. I think there are inherent qualities to the NES sound chip that makes it sound loud to my ears. Those lovely sound waves. Should play this game someday? Well, don't let me spoil the entirety of it for you. But watch long enough for me to give the elevator pitch for why you should play it. How's that? Alright, but for real though, should I lower the volume? I feel like I should lower the volume. I feel like this might be a little better. I think this is about the sweet spot. Did I make it too quiet? That's actually kind of hard to hear. Okay, then let's put it back where it was. And then maybe we'll be good to go. All right. So, if you were to look at the back of the box, that reminds me, I actually have the box and the cartridge somewhere. Could have shown it off. If we were to look at the back of the box, the hero that you're playing as in this game is Orpheus, a better known from the Hades Town musical. However, the character limit for the names is just 6 characters. So ORPHEUS, that's 7. It doesn't actually fit. So we have to give our characters some actual names. Not to be confused with Morpheus from Matrix. That is very true. Or Morpheus from Greek mythology, right? So anyway, we are gonna be playing as Lunk. And we're trying to save Zoralda. Starting out in Arcadia. Here's our wonderful little map of Greece. Very realistic. I could navigate using that. So if you were wondering about the name choices, wonder no more. the game developer, director, whatever, wore the Zelda 2 influence on his sleeve. Everybody was making Zelda 2 games after Zelda 2, like Rambo kind of ripped that off. You got this game, you got what have you. Side-scrolling adventure games, late 80s, for the hotness. There's a legend about a man who could control fire by using the Staff of Fennel. Delicious fennel. Tastes like licorice. Fuck. First you must go to the Temple of Arcadia to meet Zeus. So we got NPCs that are actually pretty helpful in pointing us in the right way. Unlike, say, Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Hey Lady McGree! Welcome to the late 80s. Or the late 80s representation of ancient Greece. Was Zelda 2 popular back in the day? No, nowadays everybody hates on it? Yes, especially in Japan. Like, Zelda 2 was the best-selling Zelda game until Breath of the Wild, I'm pretty sure. Inside the cave there may be an invisible door. That's kind of vague, but that'll be helpful for later. Search for the spirit of the forest in Peloponnesus. Holds the strongest sword. It holds a sword, but not the strongest. Zelda 2 was a bit odd, but I liked it. What made Zelda 2 kind of weird was, in part the translation, and in part just the random encounters on the overworld. I feel like this game is going to play a lot smoother because we never get that top-down view. Or that there's something hidden high up in the trees. Again, super vague. But maybe we can actually get the payoff. So here's our first enemies. We got blue little worms that is so small that we can't hit them unless they jump up into our club. Songs of Bop. There's plenty of bopping tunes in this. Unfortunately, several of them are rather short loops. The Oracle is speaking of a person. First heart is to prove of his courage. Second heart is hard to undo the barrier. Third heart is the start of a new ordeal. Super vague. Super vague. Also, these worms are dropping red olives. That'll be our main currency. Do these... What are these leaves called again? They're not fig leaves. Bay leaves. That's for health. Did you play Kid Icarus? Not during the NES's actual life cycle. I did play it after the fact. It gets a lot better after the first level. But I can't say it's a game that I remember well. Overall, I have a very positive impression of the game, but it's been quite a while since I've given that a try. One of your early favorites? Nice. I think the one thing that bothered me a little about it was I could never seem to collect enough currency in that game for any of the shops whenever I found them. And I kept failing at the minigames, so I got a little discouraged even as I was beating it and making good progress. Special code gets you to the second to last level, 99 everything? Ooh, dang. If you really want to revisit the ending, feels super powerful. So my friend and I figured out by accident. Did you just crack the password system? Because that's cool. I want to say I seem to remember doing something like that with Bubble Bobble. We're just messing around with the password system and ended up unlocking Super Bubble Bobble. And your kids sometimes type in silly things. This is true. This is true. But as I'm about to show you, I'm afraid that you can't quite get anything useful out of that in this game. This game has a password system we'll take a little look at. I'm the god Zeus. Look, I've heard your story from Aphrodite. Can't use the power of Argus without the sword of a Hephaestus. Call on the other gods to bless you with their powers. This is why we had to meet him first. If we went to the other gods first, they would be like, who are you? Basically need permission from Zeus to get started. Now, if we were to talk to him again, hear the word of the gods, don't forget it. Akvik 7 bucks to the Y. So there's your password. We've got special characters like question marks. We got numbers, upper and lowercase letters, 6x4. And if we were to talk to him again, he'll give you a completely different looking one with all the same progress made. So I wouldn't even know where to begin figuring this stuff out if I were to try to reverse engineer any passwords. Also, I think it's worth pointing out the music in here. Let's listen to the music in the temple. Is this not Toccata and Fugue? Is that not what it's called? So that's a thing. Let's see, catching up with one of my best friends' older sister had a comic strip called The Punchline. We typed in her system name in the comic strip, and it was a legit code. Hey. Okay, that's pretty funny. Get that to work. Let's watch a YouTube video about password, and there's a glitch. Password spawns you on a wall. Instantly die over and over. Wait, in Kid Icarus in particular, or something else? Password that spawns you on a wall and you instantly die over and over in the Battle of Olympus. Oh goody. Oh great. I don't believe I've especially searched out any media related to this game in particular. Though I did check out the last time this was on GDQ. I want to say was it AGDQ 2019? Like it certainly wasn't this this summer's SGDQ. That was all online. But the last time this was speedrun at a GDQ, Karma Dragoness beat it in 33 minutes. So I'm definitely not gonna compete against that. In fact, I'm gonna go out of my way to talk to some NPCs like I would never normally do, just to see what they have to say. Welcome to the city of Eleusis. A little further down the road is the city of Athens. Large boulder fell and blocked the path to Phthia. That's too many consonants in a row. I need to insert a vowel there somewhere. I'm gonna say Phthia, if that's okay. Gaia, that's the name of the monster created from a large boulder. Wait, so boulder fell and blocked the passage, and then the people went ahead and turned it into a monster. That sounds like great planning.
Daughter's child was kidnapped by a monster. Please go and help her.
Now that's a little more direct than most of the stuff we've been hearing. That sounds like an actual quest. Go on.
Because Gaia has fallen asleep, pieces again come to loses.
It sure is peaceful with all these satyrs running around. Shield of Athena's endowed with the power to repel your enemy's weapons. Gotta get our hands on that. But yes, I would agree. This is a really pretty game. I feel like we're in one of the more plain areas right now, with the sky just being pure purple. But they've definitely done some really nice texturing for the caves and for the buildings and the mountains and even the grass that we're walking on. Now we got a pink sky.
There may be a crystal ball somewhere that enables you to see invisible things.
Yay. The big bull scorpion is just vibing. Okay, it can vibe somewhere off of my feet, please. Now here's an important person. He actually has a name.
My name is Kelios. Searching for the nymph. I can tell you where she is if you prove to me that you're Lunk.
So this little fountain in the background is not just decorative. If you kneel down by it, you can actually restore your health. So here's our next temple.
Welcome, Lunk. I'm Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. I'll give you a shield to protect you from the attack of monsters.
And with that, we have the first new thing on our inventory screen. I have a club for a weapon. Now we have the shield that was already on our character model. Just didn't do anything until now. Actually, I'm gonna go in again because just want to be sure that we've saved here. I'm sure I'll explain more about how the save / continue system works soon enough. Looks more like a chicken drumstick. What, the club that I'm using for a weapon? I suppose. So anyway, I would say, for a casual playthrough, this is about the best place to farm for currency. Because you can save right there at the temple. You can heal with the fountain. The satyrs go down in 1 hit and scorpions in 2. And this is kind of the worst part about this game is eventually, and especially towards the end, from the middle into the end of the game, you actually kind of need a lot of olives. Like, Athena gave us a shield for free, but there's gonna be people and deities that'll demand payment in the form of lots and lots of olives. And I've got one person in mind who I want to see with all my olives. I'm not exactly 100% sure of where they are or how many olives they want. I know the general area they're in, but I did not take the time to look it up. And we never got to enjoy having 39 olives. Kind of right past that into 39. Bad RNG, bad RNG. We don't have enough olives yet for what I want, but let's try to make some immediate progress. So now that we have the shield, we can bounce the spears off of those little knights. And we can take these not at all Castlevania stairs, the lower part of Athens. It's a witch somewhere. Can make your shield to protect you from fire. Oh. So Athena's shield is worthless. Or just really underwhelming.
Oh, you're Lunk. My child was kidnapped by the vampire Lamia. If you can help me, I'll give you this staff.
Now is a bad time to be taking hits from scorpions.
Here's the power of Poseidon to cross the sea.
Will do.
She will lead you to Phrygia. They will find a fire-breathing dragon.
Sorry to say, but I don't think there's an actual dragon in this game. Okay, I actually want for these scorpions to drop some health now. I want to be at full health if I'm gonna fight the vampire Lamia. There we go. Okay, so this could be really bad. I could very easily completely mess this up. But my shield protects me against her arrows. No. Yeah, every hit from her takes like 1.5 health away from me. And that's real bad. Yeah, just gonna be patient. Thank you for coming to help me. Yep, you're saved. You're not gonna be eaten by the snake lady. Not tonight.
Please accept the staff of Fennel as a token of my gratitude. The staff is said to have mysterious power. My father might know the man who knows how to use the power.
And with that, we got ourselves a new weapon. Now we got a red club. So now we can defeat even the scorpions with just one hit. And let's see, her father was in one of these buildings over here. Give us a good hint.
So you are the benefactor of this humble household. Prometheus is the only person who knows how to use the powers of the staff.
And where is he? We've not heard of Prometheus before. Not in game, anyway. Oh, sorry, sir. Did not mean to intrude. Well, I'm gonna go back to Athena to save. Always make all the safety saves. So, some trivia about this game. It was made by no more than 3 people. I do not remember their names off the top of my head, but it was a team of husband and wife and musician. Now, at the time, when I played this as a kid, I wasn't able to tell. I could not tell the, I could not perceive any difference in quality. I didn't know anything about indie studios versus bigger companies. It's only with the benefit of hindsight that I feel like, wow, 3 people did this in the 80s. I'm gonna have to demand that you stop killing the scorpion babies? Well, I'm gonna have to decline. They've got my olives. I'm pretty sure I need 5 more. I want to get 5 more just to be super sure. Getting the worst drops, come on. So yeah, we're like a half hour into the game, and most of it has just been me grinding for olives. What a great sign of things to come. It's like the game knows. Just one more. Just one more. I know what. We'll find it along the way. Let's hope we'll find it along the way. Because next we'll be heading towards Argolis. Oh, there we go. That should be more than enough. So why are we going to Argolis? We've gotta know hints, any indication that that's where we should be going. In fact, the main hints that we've gotten thus far are that we should get a sword from the spirit of the forest of Peloponnesus, and in general we should be looking for Prometheus. None of that inherently spells Argolis. Well, maybe we'll find something that I missed. That'll give us a reason to go to Argolis. Besides just my expertise of having played this game for 30 years. We didn't go into this tree before. So here's our solid hint. Go to Peloponnesus after we've gone to Attica and Argolis. So we've been in Attica, we've gotten the shield, gotten the staff. Now we go to Argolis. I know of a strange flask. You could take nectar with you. That's what flasks do. You put liquids in them. Strange about that. Or that ambrosia can be found beneath Argolis. And that is why I've been collecting the olives. I want the ambrosia. Welcome to Argolis, place with the really cool and really spooky music. So, nymph being taken to a cavern. Oh god. Not good. Knowing that is good. Shield made of salamander skin will protect you from fire. I think I'm about ready to make some big mistakes. Look out for the bats hanging off of the ceiling.
Prometheus was thrown into a cavern many years ago. Can't escape. A lion is guarding the way.
Hey, we've almost found Prometheus. Stinking bats. They are the worst. They are in all the video games. Okay, who's ready for me to make a mistake? Many salamanders in the Temple of Hermes. Yep. Let's make a mistake. Okay, that is that. That is a mistake. So we got two options that kind of sound like the same thing. We don't know what they do. So, continue would put us back in Argolis, but that would cost us half of our olives. So if we instead pick retry, we're back where we last saved, with all of our olives intact. So, kind of depending on what you're trying to do, you may want to consider your options there. So now you can ask, but Alan, why did you jump in the hole in Argolis? Could you not have jumped into any old hole to show that? And the answer to that is I have forgotten which Argolis hole it is that I can get my ambrosia. Straight up. I thought it was that one. I could save at the Temple of Zeus, but it would only be slightly closer. And besides, I want to get 60 olives along the way. So I'm gonna say it's fine. It's fine. So let's find another hole to jump down into. Actually avoid that one. Did we talk to this guy? Yes. Okay, so we got 3 holes in this area. Is that right? No, that is also dead. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna hit the continue. It might be faster this way. I need to know which hole I'm supposed to be jumping down into. I've super forgotten. Okay, 50-50 shot. And by a process of elimination, I think we've found the way. That freaking bat is gonna get me. It's none of those? Hang on. Ah. Well, as you can see, I've gotten my olives back. I was so certain it was one of those. I guess I'm gonna have to turn in my Battle of Olympus card. Not a real fan, doesn't even know what death pit to jump into. Maybe I'll just save that piece of ambrosia for later. I mean, getting the health up would be super helpful. But I can get another health upgrade pretty soon anyway. And if I did like that, I could save my olives for something else that's super important. Alright. Actual progress time. Event! Okay, now saving Argolis, so you don't have to run so far back. Not at the moment. And I will show why really soon. Provided that I survive the bats. Oh. Never heard of this game? Well, I'm glad to be sharing it with folks, because it's my favorite NES game. Grew up watching this. So let's ignore the holds for now. So we got some spooky boss music. We're getting close to a lion. The worst bats. It's always bats. So that's our easiest boss ever. It just runs at you, so you can just keep mashing. We've seen Prometheus.
I'll show you how to draw a flame from the stab. Press the upper button when you wave it. Got it?
So that might be very unclear, but basically hold up on your D-pad while you attack. Kinda like you're using a special weapon in a Castlevania game. And now you can shoot fire. Nice. Does that fire hurt you? No. I'm basically fireproof. Well, as far as my own fire is concerned, anyway. 2 people have told me about getting a fire shield. Oh, yep. Not falling into death pits, staying alive. Hey, Tobias. Welcome to ancient Greece. It's definitely not this first hole that we gotta fall into. In fact, I might just ignore all the holes entirely.
Wake the Earth, use the ocarina.
I don't have an ocarina. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I've had some major sleep issues lately. Been all over the map with that. And now I'm being eaten by snakes and bats. Looks like I'm not getting that ambrosia, but I would hate to waste, like, 37 olives. Like, what choice do I have? Oh. Something's gotta drop some health for me. Alright. In Argolis, there are 2 seashores. One up this way leads to Crete. Oh, not really looking to go to Crete right now. I'm just trying to stay alive. Whoa.
Be careful! You could fall into a nest of salamanders.
I totally could. In fact, I probably will. Sniped. No one to jump in the holes. Hey now. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. So here's the salamanders. Oh, wait. There it is. Here's our ambrosia for 50. I thought this guy was in another hole than the salamanders, because there's another hole you can fall down into where there is a little spring of fresh water that heals you. Okay, well that's why I never remember the other hole, because there's no real reason to go there. So these salamanders are fireproof, you cannot hurt them with your flame. Okay, they held that note a little too long there, I don't know what happened. And these enemies respawn infinitely, and they drop salamander skins. We're gonna need many of those. We're gonna need like 20 of those, but not until the end of the game, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. No! Oh, the knockback. That is so Castlevania style. Well, I'm gonna pay half of my olives to keep my fire and keep my ambrosia. Totally worth it. So we know that hole leads into the salamander pit. And this is Toccata and Fugue again, but you're not a god. Hermes is gone, summoned by Zeus. Get out of here. This is why we can't save here. We don't get a password. Hermes is gone.
I saw a flask floating in the direction of Laconia.
So we've got what? Is it 2 or 3 hints about a flask now? It's a very important flask. And now we know what to look for in Laconia. So that's nice. Anyway, let's get back down here while we're leaving. See if maybe we can snag another skin along the way. Also, as you can tell, these guys really hurt. This may have been a poor choice on my part. Let's all be really thankful that we don't get low health beeping like in a Zelda game. It'll be easier dealing with the blue worms now. Just burn the ground. We can't reach them with our club, we can reach them with some flame. So anyway, the reason that we had this game when I was a kid was my brother and I, we went just grocery shopping with my dad some weekend. Like it wasn't, I don't remember it being a holiday or anything. It was no special occasion. This wasn't something that we got for a birthday or Christmas or what have you. But we got to looking at the NES games in the display case that was all, you know, locked up, a glass case, as was the style at the time. And I'm pretty sure we just looked at the cover art. It's really all we could see. And just judging on the cover art, we wanted this game because it looked awesome. And for whatever reason, Dad bought the game for us. The game my favorite. I'm sorry, I was summoned by Zeus. I'll lend you sandals so that you can jump higher. Okay, so notice our jump height now. Our head can barely go up to like the purpley part back there. And now, wow, almost entirely in the purples. On Dragon War 1 that way, still have a cartridge for it too. Nice. In fact, you know, let me see if I have the cartridge around here. Give me 1 second. Where's my button for the thing? Okay. I'm gonna step away, see if I can find the card. Okay, no, it's not immediately obvious in the place where I thought it would be. Last place that I remember leaving it. That's too bad. Hey there, Shion. Yeah, we're basically playing as Ped. You might think we're playing as Ped. Because we're in ancient Greece. And we just got the high jump boots. And here's Zeus telling us passwords. What's up, Shion? How you doing? I can jump so high, we can jump over this bull. Maybe now progress can start happening. And also, we can now... does this count as moonwalking? We can walk with inverted gravity. So that's really cool. Thanks, Hermes. Now to the Forest of Peloponnesus. Castle just rose up from the ground in tranquil state, so I assume it's the final boss area? That sounds like it might be. I don't remember any castles rising up before that. And oh, there goes half of my olives again. What are these pink ostrich fish that are jumping at me? I don't know.
Be careful in the forest of thorns. If you burn all the withered thorns, you'll be okay.
That's why we met Prometheus. We can shoot fire. Pretty sure there's no ostriches in actual real-life Greece. Anyway, what's this game? This is my favorite NES game, the Battle of Olympus. It's a little bit of a Zelda 2 clone, just without any random encounters or experience points. And it was made by just 3 people. Now let's get lost in some spooky woods. I think I know how to navigate the forest. And here we go. Found another temple. Welcome, Lunk. Here, I'll give you this harp. Play at the Monument of the Sun. Pegasus will come to help you. We've got our first sub-weapon. Now I can play the harp, and it sounds like this. Is there anything else in the redwood? No, huh? Rose told me that something is hanging from the tops of those trees. Thank you. Thank you, crows. Can I assume that was Apollo or Helios or something? I'm pretty sure that was Apollo. And that's some extra ambrosia. For free. Because the crows told us so. Cyclops has blocked the road to Laconia. Oh no, the worst X-Man. The only way to beat him is to touch his eye with a sword. But we don't have a sword, we've got a club and we got a staff. But we were sent here anyway to get the sword, right? Somebody mentioned the strongest sword and I objected.
Heroes wisdom from the past never hit the pavement of the third pillar by the seashore.
Sure. We'll find out what that means later. Anyway, those are withered thorns, and now they're burnt. That's what we needed to meet the guy, Prometheus. Oh no, our worst enemy, Bubbles. How can we survive this onslaught of bubbles? And little blue worms.
I saw the nymph being taken to the caverns of Nargalis.
We did not find the nymph in Argolis. Somebody did mention something about invisible passages. Maybe we just couldn't see it.
Please help the spirit of this forest. Hydra is bothering her.
So, here's our first, in my estimation, real boss. The Lamia is kind of a boss, but not really. The lion is too easy to really count. Here's the Hydra. And it totally got me. Oh, it's totally getting me. Oh, it's getting me so bad. Can't tell if it's gonna make the big jump or the little jump. Well, we knocked one of its heads off. Other head gone. 3 heads gone. Ah. No! Oh, that was a huge lunge. This one's so scary. That 4? Is it 7 now? 8. 8 hits of the Hydra. One head at a time, yeah. It's weird, but there you go.
Ah, the spirit of the forest. Now that you're driven out of Hydra, please will return. In return, please accept this sword. Huh? What more do you want?
I know. Show you how good I can stab with it. Wow. So, we've already gotten 3 out of 4 weapons for our weapon slot, but we only got 1 of our sub-weapons. And 2 of our passive upgrades. The dagger? No, it's totally a sword. It's got the hilt and everything. Or it's not about the size, but how you use it. Whatcha? Oh yeah, but now I can't shoot fire. So I'll just jump the thorns. I remember my way. I don't, but I can just use trial and error, can't I? So that's gonna lead me back to Arcadia. Start of everything. I want to say it wasn't through the redwoods, it's here. Here's where we got the health upgrade. Past here, we got boss music. Oh, there's a Cyclops. Some big old boulders. Gotta get him in the eye with her sword and nothing else. He's got a really nice purple tunic, but ow. 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 And that's freaking bad. He's gonna get you every time. Miss the club? It had a nice color. Ever get the armor where you don't take so much damage? Nope. We get more health, and we'll get a flask so that we can carry some healing nectar with us, but no more armor. Except very late into the game, there is something that we can get that won't even show up on the status screen that should essentially improve our armor. Got him. And now that we've defeated that guy, we've opened up the path to Laconia. Laconia has really cool music and really dangerous birds and monkeys. See the Breath of the Wild prequel? Yeah, Hyrule Warriors thing. I saw some pictures, that about it. Phthia, there's a paradise called the Garden of the Hesperides. There's a golden apple there with mysterious powers. And that golden apple would double our defense, but that's not until way later in the game. A little while ago, a strange flask washed up on shore. Thank you for that information. We're gonna need a flask. Sooner the better. Come from Athens. Saw a nymph entering the house of Kelios. The guy who didn't believe that we are Lunk. Well... the flask washed up on shore. Maybe we should be somewhere shoreside. No, no! I found it, but I died before I could get it. It's right there. Monkey's humping the ground. The monkey is humping the ground. The monkeys are pretty terrible. Hit you for 2 damage. Not as bad as birds, but you know they can swarm you. Now we got the flask. Hear the call of the flying monster siren, mesmerize you and rip you apart. However, if you have a harp, if we have a harp, we'll find something out. We do have the harp. Harp is going to prove to be very useful.
Must have fire that came beneath the sea.
How could we even have gotten here without the fire? We need the fire to get past the thorns, get to the Hydra to get the sword. We need the sword to defeat Cyclops to get here. But I guess she couldn't have known that.
Across the sea over there, you'll come to Crete. There's a maze guarded by strong knights.
Yeah, Crete is not a great place. Crete is all sorts of trouble. So that's not our immediate concern, but it will be soon enough. So yeah, if it's dark, shoot some fire and everything will be bright again. Oh, there's another Cyclops. Aren't you happy to see him? I couldn't damage boost my way past him. I tried. Okay, I'm definitely gonna want to beat that guy. Gonna have a rematch with the Cyclops. Let's see. And after that... what do we do after that? For that, I'm afraid we might have to grind all ups again. Got him, got him, got him, and he drops another health upgrade. That is sick awesome. And we've filled our flask. Now we have a one-time extra full heal. That we can refill again whenever we need to. So now is the time to ask ourselves, how far into the game are we? What kind of progress are we making here? Well, there's a few ways you can track your progress, I suppose. Essentially, we will need to find... okay, so it's not really obvious from this pause menu, but the bottom row is all blacked out that we can't reach, do anything with. That's where our hearts will go. Anyway, playing the harp will summon the Pegasus. What was I saying? So we're trying to collect 3 hearts from 3 different nymphs to open up the path to Hades. And we want to get down into Hades to save Soralda. Now, I don't think that's a good measure of your progress. 'Cause I kind of feel like you get all of them fairly close together, and mostly really towards the end. I would say we're out of the early game now. We're entering the middle part of the game, I would guess. Save Soralda from Kingdom Hearts? No. Now, the thing with the middle part of the game, and even to some extent the late part, is that we'll have to grind lots and lots of olives again, and many times. And that's gonna really drag the sections out. And then we might have to do some backtracking to ensure that we have all the olives that we need. Now we'll be grinding for them here, because, as I said, we got our save right here. We got all sorts of healing with the fountain outside. I would say the whole olive business is the worst part of the game. Because it's a little excessive. Because you can't carry any more than 99 at a time. And eventually there's gonna be locations with more than one NPC that'll want 80. So it'll take a minute. It'll take a short while to collect all that junk. So yeah, so let's focus on other things. What else is going on in Allentown? And what else do we want to talk about? I'll mention it again. I'll probably make another post about it on Discord once we get there, but October is gonna be messy. October is gonna be quite busy with real life stuff. That's not to say that I'm not gonna stream at all the whole month. But it's very possible that the stream will be shorter, more sporadic. Kinda like now. And that's because my brother is moving. He's moving from one part of town to another to be closer to his kids. And And then once he's all moved out, my mom is gonna move into his former apartment. So we got the double move during 1 month. Yeah. So the upside to that, of course, is, well, essentially you've got a whole month for the both of them. You don't have to rush and overwork yourself over a weekend or something. And the other upside is that my mom has only been in her current apartment for like a year or so. So she hasn't accumulated too much new stuff to sort through and throw out and blah blah blah. But it's still gonna be, you know, 2 entire households that need to be carried down like 3 or more flights of stairs. And at least in the case of my mom, we'll then have to also carry it up 3 flights of stairs. No elevators in the buildings. So yeah, it's gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. Well, that'll be some intense workouts. So yeah, I dread October. What else is going on? I don't know. Castlevania 64 is still the main plan for October. I've got some other potentially spooky games. Kinda gonna lean into that Halloween vibe a little bit. I roll into Dead Scum. Oh no! No, no, no. Oh, that's no good. Best of luck with that. Yeesh. As for Populous, I guess I still have the one plan for when to do it. Soon enough. Don't know if it was a skunk, but it probably was. It could be. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. No skunks here in Europe? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I kind of knew a guy in elementary who went on to do some animal rescue stuff. And he had a skunk encounter of some kind that I heard about. And what can I say except very smelly. But that's secondhand information. I've not had to deal with any kinds of wild animals like that. Do I have any memorable wild animal stories? No, there's just lots of pheasants and hares. In my area. And I took Nina out for a walk with her harness and her leash yesterday. No wild animals. Got to see some people walking their dogs. And there was some little bird. And Nina paid no attention to any of them. And yes, I did take, well, not a bath, but I took a great big shower when I got up this morning at 7 p.m. I've so forgotten how to navigate this place. Shame. We're gonna save here because we've got 70 olives. We're on our way to Laconia. Oh, I stepped on a stingray as a child. Ooh. I would not recommend. And yes, Shion, this is unfortunately not available on the NES Online, or whatever it's called on the Switch. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. Oh no! I was crouch stabbing somewhere on a specific tile, and that dropped me down into the darkness, which leads me to the Temple of Poseidon. Welcome, Lunk. I'm Poseidon. Would you like to use the ocarina for calling my dolphins? Yes. I'll have it for $60, okay? I don't have a choice. If you use it to call my dolphins, you can cross any sea. Thank you for ocarina. So he's the first of the greedy gods, but he won't be the last.
Because see Hephaestus and beat it, he'll give you a sword with a capital S.
There's our final weapon hint. A big yellow. No, why would you do that? I guess it was a pet snake of some sort. Stop dropping cinder blocks on me, hawks. Eagles. Here's a dolphin. You can ride dolphins. And now there's flying fish. Uh-oh. So, this is going to be very hard to explain. You'd have to play this to feel for yourself. If she screams, he makes that one weird sound again. Like, I will kind of lose control of my character. She's kind of... yeah, like that. So then I have to play the harp to break free. We're gonna spam the harp. I see all the way over there. I'm supposed to reach her over there. What's going on? Pretty sure she's not. Okay. Come on, swoop in. Swoop in. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is gonna sound really annoying. As we both do our music-based moves. You stinking get over here. Alright. Done and done and done. And dark. I need to take the drink now. Got 5 health. I should be able to take at least 1 hit, right? Oh! There's the Greya... whatever they're called. The Zelda 2 Wizrobes, but I don't have the mirror spell, so I just have to stab them in their faces somehow. And there's 3 of them. Okay, there's only 1 more. And then my last hit. I can't do it. It's too fast. We got it. We got the orb. There's 1 eye that's shared between the 3 of them. We got it. We got it. Ooh, that was so too close. Ooh, okay. I didn't remember them being that scared. What if you die now? Then I continue and just lose half my olives. Let's see. The big yellow snake around your neck was at a school mini zoo, mostly reptiles, also has some snapping turtles. Huh. That's cool. The closest thing to anything like that I got to experience in school was like a bring your pet to school day. French fries, kiwi, and corn. Is that how you say that? Corn? Not gonna lie, that doesn't sound super great. But thank you for the 38. It may not have blessed your pizza, but it blessed my fight against the Grai. So, got the ocarina. And we have been told something about its use. There's a couple of different things I could be doing right now. Come to think of it. There's gonna be a little backtracking, a little back and forth. But I'm gonna go over here mostly to refill my water bottle. But also just because you need to know you're not gonna be able to escape this area anytime soon. Because we need to grind more olives again. I need like 80 now. At least 70. I don't have to have them all this instant. But soon enough. Octopus, lemon cyst, and clams. That sounds sounds fishy. Why does my neck hurt so much? Maybe I've been sleeping weird on it. I don't know. Wait. Trying to remember. I think I remember. Trying to remember the way the teleport works. Which Pegasus takes you where. You have anything new to say? No. Well, I guess I will say that I may not be streaming Mario Maker 2 today, but last I checked, I'm the top endless normal player in all of Finland. Top 100 of EU and top 400 overall. So, secret passage revealed. Third cave of Argolis.
Lunk, you found me. I was captured by Cyclops and Peloponnesus, forced back into this cave. Here's a fragment of love, and a letter from Zorlda. Follow Hades' servant to Laconia.
And here's our first heart. Now we're getting kind of in there. Want to play some more Octopath? Too tired though? I know that feeling. Like, that's been me most the last few days. My sleep had been all over the map. Like, I wanted to stream, I wanted to play games, but I was like, I can barely sit upright. Lunk, I don't know how things became this bad. I was bitten by a poisonous snake. It would be a venomous snake. And I've been taken to Hades and Tartarus by some awful monsters. I entrusted my love for you, Aphrodite's servants, the nymphs. Please accept and use it wisely. Brooke just beat me up today, tired and sore. Dang. Hard to hear that. Here's to a restful night's sleep and an easier day tomorrow.
I've heard that the Minotaur of Crete uses a barrier.
Great. And especially when I go to Crete. Have to eventually. Oh, yeah, let's just not go there. Not even working out today. Solid choice. Alright, Pegasus. Pegasus takes us exactly where we need to be, which is our grind spot. This is where we grind, this is where we save. This is where all the stuff happens. I did not think I would get this far into the game in less than 2 hours. I remember playing this as a kid, kind of setting like a goal for myself to beat the whole thing in one day. I may have succeeded once, but not like on a repeated attempt when I tried to do it with some friends or something. Anyway, about Octopath, you're playing the Steam version, right, Vent? Okay, yeah, thought so. Did you... I don't suppose you've done any modding to it? The difference in console and Steam? Only that the Steam version you could theoretically mod, and I was thinking of if I ever get it, I would have to mod out the depth of field blur so I could actually look at it without going blind. It puts such eye strain on me the way everything is out of focus. Pressure having to beat the game in one sitting because you could not save, had no memory card. Yeah. Ooh. No, in the case of this game, well, you do have the password, so that's mostly how you save. That wasn't really a big factor at the time. Maybe I should look into that? Maybe you should. I was under the impression that it was a pretty easy fix if you found some like basically some I don't know what kind of format the file would be in, but there's like some settings information that you could open up in any text editor, and then you look at some specific value and like turn depth of field blur off by changing a 1 to a 0 or something. And there should be guides for that sort of stuff on the Steam page. Know what you're talking about? My eyes starting to hurt after about an hour, right? It's pretty intense. We're at 70 olives. Is that enough? I think we just needed the 70, not 80. The dog may just leave me rub my eyes after a little bit of playing it. Understandable. There's been a few games like that I've played in my life that I kind of came out of needing a stronger prescription for my glasses. Twilight Princess was one of them, with Olive Bloom. Suikoden 5 on PlayStation 2 was another one. But in that case, I don't think it was as much the blur as it was kind of some the limited gray color palette and some of the light effects just made it weirdly hard to see stuff. Thinking about getting some of those glasses from playing games. You mean the what are they called? They kind of filter out the blue light. So they kind of have like a yellow tint to their lenses. That might not be a bad idea. So anyway, there's boss music here, but there's no boss fight. If you remember what was said super early, there was talks of a boulder falling down, blocking the entrance to Phthia, and then there was separate mention of the ocarina waking the earth. So, here's our big old golem. Easy peasy. Don't remember the name of those other ones. Can get some for 30 bucks or so. That sounds like a decent price. That would be worth a try. So here's some of the coolest music in the game. But I'm not gonna stick around to listen to it right now, because I'm gonna go back and save again. So that I don't have to do that fight again. And now to mentally prepare for possibly the hardest segment of a playthrough. We gotta get from this temple to the Temple of Hephaestus in Phthia without dying. Also, I forgot, here's Kelios.
Oh, Lunk, the nymph has gone to the Garden of the Hesperides.
Now he knows we're Lunk, because we already have a piece of heart.
Take this key and go after her.
Thank you for key. Anybody writing these passwords down? Me neither. Alright. Now we cannot die. If we die, we have to retry from all the way over here. So you might not know what Phthia looks like just yet. You only got to see a glimpse of the first screen. It's about to be one of the hardest areas of the game. If not the hardest outside of Hades. It's got great music though. I guess Phrygia is worse. We'll get there. We got monkeys. We got eels with boulders. We got the caterpillars. Lots of death pits. Always gonna be juking our enemies so they don't knock us off into death pits. It's easier said than done. Get out of here, eagles. So close. First try. First frickin' try. Let's go. I feel like I made that look easy. It really wasn't. I'm Hephaestus. Give him my sword for 70 olives. Grant you the power of Argus. Also something useful in the Garden of the Hesperides. The other side of the waterfalls. Thanks, man. So stressful just to watch? Yeah, it's, yeah. Knockback, death pits, lots of damage from each and everything. And I made the mistake of saving here. But I guess there's a reason for that too. There's a reason I want to stay here. So we're gonna... Oh, wait. It would have made more sense to retry, I think? Because I saved there. Hold on. Let me retry instead of continue, actually. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, eat this, it'll give you strength. Yes. More max health is always super nice. Now we can pick continue instead of retry on that. I'm pretty sure I pressed the button there, but yeah. Now we continue from here. Oh, okay. Does max health last the whole game? Yes. The ambrosia that they feed us is permanent upgrades. The only way you could lose some of that would be if... I guess if you got some at a point and then didn't save after and died and picked retry instead of continue. Okay, you know what? Let me think. What are our options now? We're kind of at a crummy part of the game now, because there's two things we're gonna get. But one thing that we... how do I put this? We won a couple of things from Phthia. We won a couple of things out of Crete. We won one thing out of Phrygia. And we kind of want to get the stuff out of Crete before moving on with Phthia. But that's gonna make this into a lot of back and forth. I really don't know the best way to route this part right now. Don't know if it was an area thing or not, because the old game we had to find it to reach area. Ooh, yeah, it's... All things considered, I guess this is pretty generous with that kind of stuff. Like, the only thing that there isn't any permanence to is your olives that you keep spending on stuff, and I guess you gotta keep refilling your flask. Okay, so let me show you something. We just got the strongest sword. And it can shoot lightning, but it costs health. It costs health to do that. That's a problem. In order for it not to drain my health, shoot lightning, we would have to get some kind of magical bracelet from whatever god is on Crete. For no less than 80 olives. In addition to that, there is also somebody else on Crete who will want 80 olives and 20 salamander skins. So we're at the very, very grindy part. Zeus, extends the only lightning. Now Zeus is the first god that we met. He's at the Temple of Arcadia. Hey there, Mr. Perfect. One of the most underappreciated NES games. I think I could agree with that, hence why I'm spotlighting it to my little community as part of my ongoing attempts to stream more retro games. Because hindsight is 20/20. How's it going, Mr. Perfect? We're currently grinding for olives. I'm trying to decide whether I wanna try to go through the Garden of the Hesperides, or however you say that, before or after getting some upgrades out of Crete. I feel like it would make sense to do that first. As far as routing is concerned, but either way, it's gonna be tough. I think we'll stick with Phethia now, because we're already right here. And if it doesn't work out, maybe I'll go get something else first. Wait a second. Well, if I'm doing that, I don't have to grind the olives immediately. Right? There's my justification for giving it an attempt. One singular attempt. So this will be similar to my running to the Temple of Hephaestus. We're gonna try to avoid a lot of danger. Try not to take all that many hits. But we're still dealing with boulder-dropping eagles, caterpillars, monkeys, death pits, and more. Those have to be some of the most dangerous caterpillars in all of video games. Don't remember what's in here. It's probably not a heal spot. Nope. Like I'm looking for the golden apple, being guarded by Laudon, huge dragon. Well, for some definition of dragon, I guess. Hey there, Centaur Archer. Please get out of my face. I say please. Yeah. Welcome to Secrets Behind the Waterfall. Is this another place where we have to use the... Yep. Second place we have to use this eye. Since we have the key from Kelios. Get in here. Well, Lunk, you finally come. Raya found me at Laconia, so I fled here. Zoralda was taken across the sea to Crete. Here's a letter and a fragment of love from Zoralda. Please hurry. You could have healed me. Beloved Lunk, I love you so much. I'll never belong to Hades. Know that you'll come to see me. According to Hades' servants, entrance to Tartarus lies along the sea between Crete and Argolis. That's nice and all, but what I really needed was a heal. Because we're all out of health, and we've only just made it to the garden. See what I mean? I'm gonna go not to the Garden of the Hesperides right now. What was that? Never mind. But yeah, so the sucky thing about the garden, like, you get the best possible thing out of beating it. You get essentially the double defense. The problem with that is that the garden is essentially the hardest area of the game, so you would never need the double defense more than for going in there. So it's kind of... doesn't feel all that worthwhile to do it. I'm sure you'll be thankful for the apple once you're in deep in Tartarus, facing off against Hades or whatever. But it's like, I can't be much better prepared than this. It's not a whole lot else I could do. But I think we'll go to Crete first. Is it just me or is it really warm in here? I know I shouldn't complain, looking at the pictures on Twitter from the American West Coast today. Looking like pictures from Mars. But it's mid-September, like pitch black outside. I would expect it to be like cold because it's dark and it's rainy. But it's still like 15 Celsius. which is unseasonably warm. I don't know how much that affects room temperature at the moment, but gonna complain about it anyway. Here's a salamander nest. Might be slightly easier now that we got Hephaestus sword, so that we can one-shot these guys. Trying to collect the salamander skins now. We can have them for when we're going to Crete. Let's see, we're at 4 out of 20. 5 out of 20. No time to make number jokes. I'm being reckless, but we do have the nectar. Alright, flickering snakes, get over here. All you. Get over here. Sounds nice. Get a repeat of that. About halfway there. Making good progress. No. I pressed down, not up. Come on. Stay out of the door. Way. Out of the doorway. How does he keep going through the door when I'm pressing down? If you think this music is a little nails on chalkboard, I don't blame you. I always thought it definitely works to instill an appropriate sense of dread, given how tough this is. If you get here the first possible opportunity that you have. 16. $17. Any day now. 18. 2 more. We're gonna max out on olives. We're excited. Having to rely on RNG for drops like this were an RPG almost makes me wish there were more RPG elements. But realistically, there probably should be less. Probably get the snake skins almost guaranteed, or at a much higher probability than this. 19. One more. There it is. Got 20. Got 20. Alright, Pegasus, where are you taking us? Taking us to Attica. Perfect. Get the refill, get the save. And then we want to head to Crete with all our goodies. We're gonna get to Crete. We're gonna go through Peloponnesus and to Laconia again. You would think that, if you had seen the game before and knew that that was the way that you get to the beaches that lead to Crete. But I might have a faster route. If you were paying close attention when we were in Thea, might have noticed this guy. Speedrun times incoming? Nah, don't think so. Do check out the speedrun by Karma Dragoness at the last AGDQ, I think it was. She beat the game in 33 minutes. So, welcome back to Laconia. Screen where there's so many enemies that everything flickers. I feel like the whole olive grinding thing would really discourage me from trying to do a speedrun of this. New location, new music, There's gonna be new enemies. Now, if you thought the Forest of Peloponnesus was a confusing place, wait till you see this. We will once again have to navigate by the colors of the background. I don't remember which color in particular I'm inclined to look for. After creatures, you head towards Phrygia. Goddess of the Moon Artemis has a very important item. Yes, she does. So we got this purple background, we got the green, we got the pink. That one's the pink. Try to keep our terminology clear. So the thing that's gonna make this place more confusing than Peloponnesus is the fact that it keeps looping left to right if you keep going. Given create both Master Ares and Kirke, Circe are greedy. If you need their help, you better start saving up olives. Yep. I would need to learn the layout much better if I were to attempt any speedrunning thing. Get out of here, you! No, and I've already used my drink. No, okay. Confirmation. There is nothing good in purple, just the exits. Then we got green. I want to say green might be good. There will be good things along the green side eventually. Like that. This is a good room, but it's also a bad room. Because the enemies... Whoa! Okay, we're doing this. You're Lonk. I'm the god of war, Ares. Zeus asked me to let you use this bracelet. Let you have it for 80 olives. Please take this bracelet. And now you can shoot lightning for free. And now we've saved. So, hooray for that. And now we can explore this place a little more safely. Use a waterfall. That's great. So we're mainly looking for Circe now. If that's how you say the name. Did we loop all the way around already? Huh. Like, this green room is... yeah, the green corridors are smaller. Wait, is this... okay, so this is the pink one, right? No, that's... no, this is still... this is the purple one still. Oh. Oh, I'm so lost. This is the pink. Circe is the correct way? Excellent. Are you the one? Save on a salamander skin shield. So you gathered 20 salamander skins. Good, I can make it for you in exchange for 80 olives. I don't have 80. Okay. So she is in the little orange room. Get to the orange room. Gotta go through the pink. You're not her. Left, left, right, left. Going to Tartarus. Memorize this while you'll need it. That's a line of dialogue that's been in my brain forever. It'll be there forever. Can I not get to the bluish green from this pink place? I want to get back to the healing fountain. Oh, that's another important room. I kind of don't want to get into just yet. Oh, here's another fountain. Okay, okay, well that changes things. Maybe now I do want to go through here. I said maybe. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just want to heal again. Freaking one-eyed laser frogs flying all about. Reed is rough. I don't think I was supposed to glitch past this barrier. I thought I could just dispel it with... since I have this lightning thing now. So here's the Minotaur. As you can see, he hurts like heck. But I did learn from watching speedruns so you can, like, stun lock him into the wall. Can I get this already? How I long to see you. Solo was taken away to Tartarus. Now that you have all 3 fragments of love, I don't. Aphrodite can lead you to Tartarus through the power of the miracle of love.
You completed your trials well along the door to the land where Hades lives. Long the sea between Crete and Argolis has been opened. Aphrodite has sent the nymphs to Tartarus to help you. Please rescue me before it's too late.
I'm not sure if it's actually been opened or if it just says that, because this is supposed to be the last thing. I wasn't sure if you could dispel this this barrier here. But seeing as we got that fragment of love, I'm gonna save that even if it costs me 10 olives. Now get ready for fun. Now we gotta grind for another 70 olives against these types of enemies. This'll be so much worse than grinding back in Attica. But I mean, am I really gonna leave this place and grind it out? $10 for a little loving is a steal, I suppose. I'm already here. Just give me the olives. At least 30 for my loving. Still cheaper than an ocarina. Well, I would say I'll take it, but I don't even have that many. 38 for Alan's Love. I guess that's right. Hooray for using the 38 emote. That is still not approved as a bit emote. I feel like I should have just waited to upload them until I can get emotes auto approved in a couple of days. Hey now, hey now. I'm not sure I like where this is going, but... Alan Pride? Question mark? Speaking of new emotes. No to post Alan Pride? Oh, okay. Guess I'll have to do it myself. But the keyboard is all the way over there. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. I must be more boring than usual to watch. Barely keep my eyes open. There we go. Thank you, Ham. Isn't that great? I've been thinking, what with that being my third Pokemon-based emote, I really should do another Pokemon randomizer. And seeing as the last one we did was Fire Red Leaf Green, we should move on to the next remake with Heart Gold Soul Silver. On mobile, so those emotes don't work? Yeah, that'll happen. One day you'll see it for real. Thank you for posting it nonetheless. It super worked. Worked for me. Hey, Antinode. Pride to you too. How's it going? Welcome to grinding for olives on a Crete. Probably should have looked up a better strat for this, but... oh well. Hey, we're at 38. Not quite halfway there. But a good number nonetheless. Could have like 10 new E-Balloon levels for you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, aren't I glad I didn't play Mario Maker today. Well, you've been busy. I really should have made some levels the last couple of days when I had no energy for anything but listening to podcasts. But I didn't have any creativity, so I just grinded in Endless Normal. So last I checked, I was at like global rank 375-ish. Top 100 for Europe. Just goes to show that Europe's a bunch of plebs. No, that's not true. The highest ranking one in the world is a Swede. If you're just joining us and have no idea what's going on in this retro game, one, it is, as the title suggests, my favorite NES game. We are playing as Lunk, trying to collect the pieces, the fragments of love, not pieces of heart, to open the path to Hades so that Lunk can save Zorlda. And now one of the final prerequisites is we're gonna need to upgrade our shield to make it fire resistant, and for that we need 80 olives. All the enemies are so annoying. Oh, my shoulders. Oh. Yo, it's a Raxby raid. Is that a Raxby raid? Good evening, raiders. Welcome to the Battle of Olympus, where we're grinding for olives on Crete. Raxby love to all of y'all, and Alan beloved to all of y'all. And how's it going? Welcome. Guess what? It's a party time. Us party. How's it going? Welcome Raxby, welcome Pertail, welcome Bad Weed. Well, everybody. And can we get a shout out? Thank you, Ham. How was your stream? What is going on? Were you playing the Sexy Brutal? Got your name right? This is a sign? I did? Oh, okay, good. Bad Weed. You beat the Sexy Brutal. Congratulations. I'm playing my favorite NES game. It plays a lot like Zelda 2. And it's, you know, ancient Greek mythology based. So that's good and fun. And we're currently grinding a bunch of olives. We need that. Thank you for the follow, Badweed. Welcome. Welcome to this, and it's a pizza party time. So let's see if we can get us some delicious pizzas for tonight. First up, we've got some manner of fall special pizza. Can I freaking zoom in? Thank you. What manner of mushrooms are these? But there's blackberries. There's, those have to be chanterelles. Is that how you say that? Chanterelle mushrooms, blackberries. I know what this is. Ooh. It's looking like a fall special. Lemons and wild mushrooms? Yeah. I'm right there with you. Let me see if I can find this in my pizza folder to tell you anything more about it. And let's see. Chanterelle, Roquefort cheese. That's how you say that. I don't know how to pronounce cheeses either. Shallots, blackberries, thyme mousse, and the green stuff appears to be bok choy seedlings. I enjoy me some bok choy seedlings. Is this one received favorably across the board? I feel like it should be. Everybody would try a slice. That's wonderful. Well, if we don't have enough to serve everybody, let's see if we can get another one. Oh, how about some bacon, pistachios, and red chilies, and watermelon? How about that? This one's called the Kesari, aka the Emperor. Wait, that's not bacon, that's roasted pork ribs. Roasted pork ribs, watermelon, pistachios, cilantro, and red chili. That's right, it is watermelon. Don't like watermelon some out? Ah, dang. I'd love to try it. I would. I like banana pineapple and pizza, so why not? I feel like they would need to slightly dehydrate the watermelon so it wouldn't clash too much. That's the green chunks. You're either looking at cilantro or you're looking at pistachios. Because the one on the left are pistachios. Pistachios. Those are some high tier nuts, if I do say so myself. Hooray for pistachios. I hope you'll enjoy these pizzas with the taste buds of your imagination. Now let's party it on. Party as ever. In the Battle of Olympus on Crete. That's right. That's right. That is how we do it. Pistachios are very good. When still went to the office, well, I had to jar them and snack them every day. Kind of missed that. Pistachios are delicious. I kind of hate cracking them open though. After a while, it started feeling like it's not even worth it. Weird combo of stuff. I'm all about the weird combos of stuff. Not sure if I've ever had pistachios, don't sue me. If you ever get the opportunity and you don't have any sort of nut or legume based allergies, I would recommend it. Have something to look forward to. Now, allow me to introduce this video game to all who may have missed the first almost 3 hours of it. This is the Battle of Olympus. It was made by a little company called Imagineer, or it was published by them? I'm a little unclear, but basically, this game was made by 3 people. A husband, a wife, and a musician. So as far as NES titles goes, this one's there as one of those little indie darlings. May not have gotten the most publicity or anything, but it certainly came out after Zelda 2. Took a lot of inspiration from that, which is understandable as it was like the best-selling game, period, in Japan, probably. And it was the best-selling Zelda game until Breath of the Wild. So we're playing as Orpheus, trying to save, not Eurydice, Helene. Or Helen? From Hades. But cat alert, my cat just came inside. Oh no. Or oh yay. Dry him up. Birchie! Thank you for the host. Welcome to Crete, in ancient Greece. Stop it with the daggers to the face. Hello, Birchie. We get a shout out for Birchie as well. If you love ancient Greece, then this should warrant no further explanation, but we are currently on Crete, inside a big old labyrinth, where we fought a Minotaur, and we bribed the god of war Ares into giving us his bracelet, and now we're trying to get Circe to make us a salamander skin shield so that we'll be fireproof. Basically, we're playing as Orpheus, trying to save, not Eurydice. For some reason, they renamed her to Helene, or Helen, with an E at the end. And we're kind of a dull part of things right now, because the people here are very greedy, and they each require 80 red olives each in order for them to help us, and we can carry a max of 99 at a time. Also, every time you die, you might lose half of them. So it's been kind of grindy for a little moment, but I think we're just about to break out of here and get to some other cool but very difficult places, because we're kind of late-ish in the game. We're not quite at the end game yet, but I'm sure we will be soon enough. What was I gonna say about this game? Made by 3 people, husband, wife, and musician. There's a really good article from a few years back with an interview with the husband of the team about how they made it, and and about the Zelda 2 influence, and about the theme of love and all of this. And he had no idea that there was a Game Boy port that only came out in Europe, apparently. And now he regrets making it as hard as he did, because he can't beat it anymore. Also, we can invert gravity thanks to Hermes' sandals. So here's Ares with the password. There's no battery saves yet. That was not invented. Well, I guess it was, but too expensive for a little indie game like this. Okay, so where the heck was Circe? We had to go through the pink part of the maze to the orange room. Wait, this is not pink, is it? That's purple. This is still purple. Get out of here. "30 years of playing this, and I still have no idea where I'm going." Just full circuit. Okay, so we gotta cut through the purple to get to the pink. Apparently. We're looping. Okay, this is the pink part. And here's orange. Perfect, perfect. Here's Circe. Say, I want a salamander skin shield. So you get her 20 salamander skins. Good, I can make it for you in exchange for 80 olives. Done. No more grinding olives ever again. I have to wait. ... Here, take this. Shield upgrade. So we're only missing 2 items and maybe 1 max HP expansion. That's pretty cool. So we're done with Crete. Forever. Well, that's not strictly true, but let's just say it because it feels good. He's gaining on us. He totally ran into the sea. Follow us. Why is your shield still blue? Limitations of the color palette. I guess they didn't want to give me a red tunic and red laurels for my head. Because I guess that would have turned the dolphin's eye red as well. By riding on a dolphin to get to Crete and back. The power of Poseidon. I spent good olives bribing Poseidon into giving me his ocarina. Apollo, though, he gave us his harp for free. He was nice. Swimming would definitely be slower, and in our case, lethal. Seems like Lunk cannot swim. Oh yeah, if I didn't mention that, I renamed the characters to Lunk and Sorla. Back to Dolphin, nice. Yep, dolphins are nice. Very intelligent. Thank you for the 38. How did that not hit him? How did he not just die? That makes no sense. Are we ready to attempt the hardest part of the game again? The Garden of the Hesperides. Shield upgrade, I don't think is gonna help us with that. And bracelet, letting us shoot lightning for free, might be helpful, but it's I don't know that that's a guarantee. We have a very treacherous trek to make here. Let me think. I'm gonna switch that just so I don't accidentally use the harp in the wrong place here. Death pits, eagles with giant boulders, caterpillars, everything. This place is the hardest. Straight up the hardest. Eh. I can't even be bothered to drop any health for me. And then there's this guy. Okay, yeah, shooting lightning at him super works. Super works. Made it to the garden. Got some little butterflies and plants. No, I backed up too much. Please drop bay leaves for health. Clear the first screen. Ah, no. See how they're doing that one Castlevania thing? You got the Dragon Skull enemy types. Shoot high or shoot low. So scary. Okay. There he is. There's a dragon. There's a dragon. We made it to dragon. You see how much that hurt? Can I even take another hit? Oh, I can if I really mash. Holy crumbs. Yes. Okay, it was super worth it getting the bracelet. Now we got to eat the golden apple. Now we have double defense. For some reason the boss music keeps playing. The dragon god Laudon is dead. We have succeeded. Thanks, God of War. Is this Elysium or something? Maybe. The game just calls it the Garden of Hesperides. I don't know if there's a synonym for that. Oh, that guy's back. Now we're gonna go through here and get our last piece of heart. I mean, fragment of love. I did pick up earlier, but then I kind of reset it.
Well, Lunk, you finally come. The crier found me at Laconia's off later. Your soul love was taken across the sea to Crete. Here's a letter in the fragment of love from Sorla. Please hurry. Beloved Lunk, I love you so much. I'll never belong to Hades. Know that you'll come to save me. According to Hades' servants, the entrance to Tartarus lies along the sea between Crete and Argolis.
But we're not going there yet. Even if the path has opened for us, we're not going there yet. One NPC mentioned that we have not yet met the goddess Artemis in Phrygia. Artemis should have something super important. So that is going to be our next destination. I would say the hard part's over. But I think we'll find that Phrygia is also kind of tough. It might instill some Castlevania vibes in us. Maybe. Alright, saved. We're 3 hours in. You know what? I'm gonna have to take a little break. I have not taken a break yet, and I'm starting to notice, excuse me, that I rather need it. So, please enjoy some Kirby music, I guess? Well, wait for a few minutes. It's hydration time. Everybody get up, hydrate, stretch your legs, do what you gotta do. And I'll be back in a few. Okay. I think I'm back. Gosh, my upper back is hurting. That's new. I can't even say it's my lumbago acting up. That's not it. Even if lumbago is kind of a funny word. What was I thinking? I think we did not, in fact, get a shout-out Birchie, so let's fix that. Thank you for the host. Check Birchie out for chill good times with Animal Crossing and indie games and Minecraft Mondays. That kind of stuff. Anything else? There's my face. I think we should be good to keep on going. Bye, Kirby music. Great. As always. What? No. No switching weapons. Oh, right back into the thick of it. We're heading for Phrygia. Now, where is Phrygia? You might wonder. If you've been paying attention, you may have noticed that almost every beach we've found in the world has already either been explained, as in this connects to this, or we have in fact already made use of said beach. Get from Laconia to Crete or something. There's ultimately not that many shoreside adventures. But back here where the adventure began, where we fought the Lamia, was water back here too. Here it is. Welcome back, Furtail. Brown cheese sandwiches sound mighty nice right about now. Welcome to Not At All Castlevania. The spookiest part of ancient Greece. Where we got not just a Pegasus, but a Pegasus unicorn that shoots stinking fireballs at you. And gargoyles and snakes and so many things. This is not a good place, and it will be difficult to find your way. No, don't want that. Don't want that. Gosh dang snakes. It's okay, we don't need olives or anything anymore. We can keep retrying as much as we need. Also, I'll point out that that gargoyle did 2 points of damage, and that's after we got the double defense. So rough stuff. I take back whatever I said earlier. I'm really glad we got the apple. It may not have been the hardest part of the game, after all. So I guess this is what somebody called a dragon. Giant fire-breathing snake. Unfortunately, my shield didn't really help there because I was terrible at aiming it. We've barely gotten started with this place, and already feel like I need to use my heal. I'm sure there's a waterfall somewhere, so I could replenish that stuff, but... somewhere isn't gonna cut it. The immediate... excuse me, when the need is immediate. There it is. A little out of the way for my liking, but I hope I won't need to be a repeat customer. How do I navigate this place then? Didn't take those stairs. That's all it was. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, my shield did like nothing. Sure, I'm glad I spent the time grinding the 80 olives for that. Oh, wanna go in there. And as a reminder, if I were to die at any point in this level, anywhere in Phrygia, I'd have to redo the whole thing. Their only checkpoints are at the entrance of the general area and wherever the deity of the area is. Hi. No! Wait. I see stairs underneath that giant cobra. Didn't a second ago. Dang it. Forgot. Sure would be nice if this were a second waterfall, but it isn't. Take this ambrosia. Oh, that's even better. Our max HP is maxed out. That's as high as it's gonna go. Well, that's good and cool. Why does my shield not work? Okay, it does. Very situational, but it does work. Fire needs to land on me at a very specific angle, but it does work. Nope, not that one. Don't knock me into the ocean. As it's almost more safe to just stand on the staircase here. Then he won't take any knockback. We made it. Temple of Artemis.
Welcome, Lunk. I'm Artemis, the goddess of the moon. Hades concealed himself using a magic hat. If you have this moon crystal... ...
Thanks, Artemis. Now I can make the whole world flash. UI and everything. So, now that that's taken care of... And we do a death warp. If we hit continue, then we can leave for free. Well, for 3 olives, but we don't have to do all the backtracking. Have you considered going into voice acting? No. Very no. What I have considered is making some voice acting options, kind of sort of, as channel point redemptions.
So if you wanted me to talk like an old man, for an extended period of time, even if I'm not voice acting any old man, I could do that.
Or if for some reason you want to hear my one and only terrible girl voice, I could do that.
And that's basically all the voices that I have.
I guess I sometimes do the Tonkin's voice, but it really hurts my throat.
Give me the Mickey Mouse. I don't have a Mickey Mouse. Like, I cannot do that on command. What about Seal voice? I don't know. I don't think I have one for that. Alright. We have everything. Our equipment screen is completely maxed out. We have the max health, we have all the items. We have all the weapons. Our flask is full of nectar. Let's head for Hades. You just have to not say anything, voice sealed. I don't know if I should say boo, hiss, get off the stage. Or if I should give you a complimentary exclamation LOL. I'm leaning towards LOL. That's it. Let's ride the Pegasus one last time. All the way from way up north in Phthia to the southernmost point on Laconia. Quite the journey. From here, we take the dolphin. And from here we take the other dolphin. And now we're back on Crete. Heidi Klum's ex is the singer Seal. I don't know who either of those peoples are. Is it Crete or Crete? I don't know. In Swedish, I would say Kreta. So you have the double syllable action. English, or I guess Greek, I don't know. Now we gotta go through this place to find another exit. I cannot for the life of me remember where it is. Actually, no, I remember something. We can't go through the green, we gotta go through the purple, to the pink, then from the pink... let's see, is this it? This is emerald. Something. Yes, this is it. This is it. He juked me. Ah, what a jerk. So, we weren't here earlier, but this was not here until we collected either the final Fragment of Love or all three of them. This is the entrance to Tartarus. Get ready for this awesome music to stick around for a while. Now, there's somebody on that island that gave us a wonderful little mnemonic. Left, left, right, left. Going to Tartarus, memorize this wall, you'll need it. Hey there, Cerberus. How many heads you got today? Now, unlike the Hydra, this guy is worse because his heads grow back if you don't chop them off fast enough. Apparently Google says Crete. Then I shall also keep saying Crete. I'm gonna die to the bubble or the bat. I hate this. Ah, get out, get out, get out. Hey there, nymph. I'm Aphrodite's servant. This is the entrance to Tartarus. Temple of Hades is up ahead. I'll try to help you regain your power. Please be careful. Thank you for healing. But can you save, though? You cannot save. Thank you for trying. These bats are so evil. Can you save? Let me tell you the word of the gods. Yes, we have saved down here in Tartarus. And that's immediately gonna come in handy. No. Wait, no. No, that doesn't make sense. No. Why can I not continue from the word of the gods? It's terrible. Guess I had to pick retry. I really don't want to keep fighting the Cerberus. I can't believe how well the first fight actually went. I'm actually kind of trying my best here. Yeah, I guess I wanted to pick retry, but I thought the continue would have worked as well. I don't know. Brain farts. Let me see the retry. Yeah, retry is definitely it. Let's ignore what we just saw. It's retry all the way from here. Pretty sure. Unless I'm misremembering. There's another place at the very end. No, he actually knocked me back a screen. That's never happened before. I'll stream. Whoa. Curious and pernicious and oof. And it's like we're seeing the Dark World versions of all of Greece. Stay on the upper pad, stay on the upper pad. Yo, look how cool this place looks. The black and red background there. New music. Final area of the game. This is the part that I turned into a Mario Maker level. So now you'll see all the snakes dropping down. And everything. I think we can continue from here. Yep. Now we can just use continue instead of retry. Sweet mercy. So there's a Lamia. We haven't seen that since the very beginning of the game, but this one's a lot harder. This music is so cool. The background being pitch black and there's demon heads. Everything so cool. Color scheme of this place is just amazing. This green part, less so, but could have been a part of the Hercules stream. No. We've already gone over 3 hours. I'm not a fit. Also, Herc is a jerk. No! No, I got knocked down. Oh, all the progress lost. Might as well retry. I'm sure there will be more Greek streams in the future whenever I decide to play a Glory of Heracles game. I've really been meaning to retry the one on the DS. And I was considering doing that just in my spare time, off stream. Then I was like, you know... this is kind of too good not to share. Oh, now I can't even make it past the first screen. First screen is the toughest. Oh. I do have a flask of nectar, but I want to save it for the boss fight. I might need it. Now, to be fair, you could heal here, because this guy sells it for 30, but how are you gonna save up 30 down here? Like, it's so not worth it. You're not gonna hold on to 30 because you keep getting knocked into pits. And lose half of them when you continue. And I'm not sure that the retry would put me back here. I might have to go through all the previous rooms from the last password I got from the guy. Blah. Well, that's another failed attempt. Let's just... gotta take not all the hits at the start there. She still hit me after she was exploding. That is so unfair. Okay, this is still good, still fine. It's okay. Bars are good. That jump is way trickier than I made it look like. You can very easily bonk your head on the bricks above and fall down the hole by the staircase and die. We made it. There's Sorlda, turned into stone. So remember in Zelda 2 how the final boss was Shadow Link? Who fought your own shadow? Well, they're doing something else. Something similar, but something really cool here. Hades has a hat that makes him invisible. We're gonna have to knock it off. Oh, last second heal. Let's go. Oh, he's putting so much pressure on me. Do not. Yes, yes, yes. We defeated Hades. That is GG. That was a cool first part of the fight. Absolutely agreed. That is... Don't see a lot of that on the NES. Or ever.
Oh, Lunk, you beaten Hades. You survived through uncountable hardships just for me, and I'd like to express my sincere gratitude. Being able to see you again, it's like a dream come true. Let's return together to the peaceful village of Elis.
And now, a really awesome ending cutscene. Look at these color palettes being swapped around. Sun rises. Let's pay close attention to the end credits that are about to roll. Scenario by Y. Horimoto and R. Oshida. Program by Y. Horimoto. It's still the same name as before. Got two unique names. Graphics by R. Oshida. Music by Kei Sawa. For up to 3 people. Produced by Infinity, whatever that means. I guess, and presented by Bröderbund Software. Those are just publishing entities. 3 people. 3 people made the game. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it's challenging. And just I had such a great time with it as a child, and I still do. For all the frustrations, it's hard to say I don't love it when I'm so intimately familiar with it, even though I still can't find my way around Crete, and I forget where the Ambrosia salesperson is in Argolis. Well, I hope that's somewhat representative of the quality of the game. We 100%ed it. So I don't think there's a lot you missed. Maybe some NPC dialogue if you really wanna scrape for that. Maybe a couple of rooms down in Tartarus because I didn't take any wrong turns anywhere. Alright. That one goes on the list of retro games of the year and games beaten on stream in total. Gotta update those pastebin documents. So, what next?